Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff serves signature naked smoothie at 2025 US Open. American tennis star Coco Gauff's first Grand Slam title run at the 2023 US Open was full of unforgettable moments, one of which was an endearing viral video of Gauff snacking on homemade fruit salad courtside that has now come full circle. The athlete, activist, cultural icon, and naked chief smoothie officer is officially launching her first ever signature fruit smoothie, and it's as bold, powerful, and smooth as her backhand. Developed in collaboration with Naked Smoothies and inspired by her favorite fruits, Coco Gauff's protein pineapple orange smoothie is packed with 20 grams of plant-based protein, real pineapple and orange juices, electrolytes from coconut water, and essential vitamins B6 and B12. To celebrate the launch, Naked is hosting Coco's Corner Store, an immersive bodega-inspired pop-up in New York City during US Open Fan Week. Additionally, the limited edition drinks are rolling out nationwide this fall. In July, Sports Illustrated Serve on SI spoke with Gauff about her new partnership, 2025 WDA season, unmatched fashion style, and more. How exciting is it to get your first signature smoothie? Yeah, it's very exciting. I don't know how many athletes have done it, but it's super cool to step into this and do something new and unique. As you know, the fruit salad moment went viral, so it's really cool to partner with someone who kind of wanted to do something that was really authentic to me and things that I already do. So that was cool. Do you think athletes and fans will like the Coco Gauff's protein pineapple orange smoothie? Oh yeah, for sure. I love it laughs, and I hope other people will like it. I'm excited to share it at US Open. We're having a little pop-up experience in that pre-week, so I'm super excited to give fans the chance to taste it, and hopefully they like it. But yeah, I'm really excited. I got to taste a lot of different smoothies and a lot of taste testing and incorporate flavors that I like, so I'm really excited. Were there any other flavors that you almost chose? Or was it always going to be pineapple orange? It was always for me going to have pineapple in it. Honestly, I was blind testing a lot of stuff, so I really don't know what other fruits were in the other ones that I tried because they wanted to make sure I wasn't biased in any way. I was also thinking maybe strawberries and banana, but I know that Naked already has like a strawberry banana-based smoothie, so we wanted to create something that they don't already have or something that's not similar. So pineapple and orange was the one that I tasted. I didn't even know it was pineapple orange, honestly, when I tasted it, and it consistently was being the one that I liked the most. So then I found out it was pineapple orange. When I saw that the pineapple in it, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then the orange part, honestly, I don't really taste the orange that much. Pineapple is my favorite fruit, so maybe that's why I taste it a lot. Switching gears to tennis. How do you feel entering the US Open? Yeah, I'm really excited. I played my first match tomorrow in Montreal, at the start of the hard court season, and the US Open is obviously my favorite tournament. So that whole thing just feels so exciting. I'm excited to play in New York City. First time coming into it as like a reigning Grand Slam champion, I guess. Hopefully I get scheduled on Arthur Ashe. Since you have already won a Grand Slam title in Paris this year, is there less pressure in Queens this year? Because I heard Iga Swiatek say today she no longer had pressure on her after winning Wimbledon. Yeah, I had that feeling thing when I won the US Open, even though it was the last slam, but I still felt that way towards the rest of the year. And this year, I mean, obviously, I still feel like whatever happens for the rest of the season, like I won a Grand Slam, it's still going to be a great season, regardless. But I really would love to win the US Open again. I hope it's this year, but I definitely just want to do it again just because, I don't know. Winning at home just felt so special, and I would love to be able to have that experience again and be in New York, and my favorite part was being home in like 3 hours and not having to wait to celebrate with my family for like a whole day. So yeah, that is my goal for the rest of the season, but I'm on that same mindset too. Like if it doesn't happen, I'll still be happy with what I've achieved so far. You and New Balance have crushed it all year long. Do you have a favorite kit? There's a lot to choose from. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot to choose from. Definitely, though. From this year, outside of the Miu Miu collabs, I would have to say Australian Open. I just felt so confident in that kit, and it was giving body. It was giving sporty. I love that one the most probably. Where do you find inspiration for your fashion? Oh, definitely a lot from the Williams sisters, especially Serena. And then, honestly, just how I dress, like, off the court. I try to incorporate things that I would wear off the court, which is tough, because when I wear off the court is obviously not comfortable to play in on the court. So, we just try to incorporate little things like, for example, Australian Open. I like to wear cargo pants. So, we can put a cargo pocket on the skirt and get like a cargo button on it. And then what else did I do? The leather jacket in Paris. Yeah, you're doing your notes. I've worn too many outfits. I didn't even remember. The leather jacket, things like that. Just incorporate off-court stuff on court, which is easier to do on the walk-ons, a little bit harder to play in. So, I do want to experiment more with walk-ons. A lot of American sports fans tune in for the first time during the U.S. Open. Do you have a message for the general American audience? Yeah, I definitely would say a lot of people think the U.S. Open is like the end of our season. So even though it is the last slam of the season, we still have the WTA Finals, which is, I would say, the most prestigious tournament after the 4 slams. So definitely tune into that if you want to see more high-level tennis, because the top 8 players of the year are the only people allowed to play that tournament. Last question. What is your hottest sports take at the moment? I wouldn't say it's like a hot sports take, but I would say, like, baseball is not boring. It is low-key on TV. But if you go to a good ballpark, it can change your view on baseball. For me, my brother plays baseball, so I mean this with kindness. It was a little bit boring watching on TV. But then I went to the World Baseball Classic Championship, USA versus Japan, and that was like one of the greatest live sporting events I've ever been to. So go to a good ballpark and support a good team. Unfortunately, I love the Marlins. They haven't been to it so well, but hopefully your home team can do better. Oh, and then I have another hot take that people might. LeBron is my GOAT. I love Michael Jordan, too, but I just didn't grow up with him. So LeBron's my GOAT, and you know, I'm sorry to all the older sports fans. Me and my dad get in debates about this all the time. Flushing Meadows has always been electric in late summer, but this year the buzz isn't just about the tennis. It's about bananas, mangoes, protein, and a certain 21-year-old phenom blending it all together, both on the court and in a blender. Yes, Coco Gauff, reigning U.S. Open champion and global icon, has officially launched her signature naked smoothie at the 2025 U.S. Open, and it's making nearly as much noise as her blistering backhand. The serve beyond tennis. When you walk into the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center this year, the air is thick with excitement, the smell of roasted peanuts, and something tropical. Between courts 4 and 5, nestled beside a pop-up yoga tent and a DJ booth spinning Serena Williams' curated playlist, stands the Coco Smoothie Serve pop-up bar, sponsored by Naked and co-designed by Gauff herself. I wanted to bring something refreshing to the tournament literally. Coco laughs, standing behind the smoothie counter in a limited edition Nike apron over her tennis skirt. I've been obsessed with smoothies since I was a kid. Before every match, I'd have one. It's part of my ritual. So when Naked approached me about doing a collaboration, I was like, only if I get to design the flavor. The result? The Coco Serve, a creamy, energizing blend of banana, coconut, mango, a touch of pineapple, and an extra scoop of plant protein, all wrapped in Naked signature smoothie style. It tastes like summer in a cup, says fan Sarah P., who waited in a 20-minute line to get one. And I swear it gave me the energy to scream louder during her match. Game, set, smoothie. Gauff's connection to food isn't new. She's been vocal about nutrition being key to her performance, often sharing her favorite post-practice meals and recovery snacks on social media. But this partnership marks the first time she's translated her off-court passions into a product line. After winning the U.S. Open last year, I wanted to think beyond tennis. What's my legacy? What else can I bring to people? Gauff explains during an exclusive sit-down. And then it hit me. What if I brought fans closer to my world through something they could actually taste? Something that's part of my own day-to-day life. The smoothie isn't just a branding exercise. It's an experience. Designed with input from a team of nutritionists, the Coco Serve is vegan, gluten-free, and comes in fully compostable cups. Even the straws are made from upcycled tennis string, an innovation from Gauff's eco-partnership with Reserve, a new green startup in sports recycling. Coco didn't just slap her name on the cup, says Carla Mendez, VP of Marketing at Naked. She was involved in everything, from flavor testing in LA to the final color of the label. She even picked the playlist we use at the booth. It's her smoothie through and through. More than a champion. While other players unwind between matches with massages or media interviews, Gauff has taken a different approach. She's been spotted more than once serving smoothies herself, chatting with fans, and even offering tennis tips to kids in line. I love being around the fans. They're why I'm here, Gauff says. And if I can give them something healthy and fun, that's even better. Her efforts have caught the attention of more than just tennis lovers. Fitness influencers are raving about the drink on TikTok. NBA stars have been seen sipping it courtside. Even Michelle Obama reposted the launch on Instagram with a caption, "Young queens making healthy moves. Crown flex biceps medium skin tone. #CocoServe. A new kind of athlete." What makes this smoothie launch so refreshing, aside from the ingredients, is what it represents. The rise of a new kind of athlete. One who's just as concerned with cultural impact as she is with court performance. Coco's showing that being a champion today isn't just about trophies, says tennis commentator and former pro James Blake. It's about using your platform to inspire, to innovate, and to bring joy in unexpected ways. And let's be real, no one expected her to be slinging smoothies between sets. Coco isn't alone in redefining athlete entrepreneurship. Fellow players like Naomi Osaka have ventured into skincare and fashion, while Nick Kyrgios co-owns a streetwear brand. But there's something uniquely authentic about Gauff's smoothie venture. It feels less like a business move and more like a vibe. "I'm not trying to build an empire," she says, flashing her signature smile. "At least, not yet. I just wanted to share something real. And if people love it, maybe we'll do more flavors. I've got ideas. Chocolate cherry with a protein twist? Matcha pineapple surprise? The sky's the limit." The stats don't lie. Since opening day, the Coco Surf Smoothie Bar has sold over 25,000 smoothies, with proceeds partially going to Coco's Foundation, which supports youth sports programs in underserved communities. And yes, fans can even buy limited edition smoothie bottles with motivational quotes like "Stay cool," "Play bold," and "Fuel up." Show up. People think tennis is all mental and physical, Gauff says, sipping her namesake smoothie after a hard-fought win in the third round. But it's also emotional. It's about how you feel when you walk out there. If drinking something delicious makes you feel energized, powerful, and happy, then that's part of the game too. What's next for Coco? With her eyes set on another U.S. Open title, Coco remains focused. But don't be surprised if a smoothie truck follows her to other tournaments soon. Rumors are already swirling that the Coco Serve could go nationwide in Whole Foods or as part of a touring wellness pop-up during the 2026 season. There's definitely more coming, says Mendez from Naked. Coco's vision is bigger than just a drink. It's a lifestyle. Back on court, Coco Gauff continues to do what she does best, deliver winners. But off court, she's mixing something else entirely. Brand, authenticity, joy, and just a little bit of banana. So if you're lucky enough to be in Queens this summer, don't just come for the tennis. Come for the serve. Stay for the smoothie. Coco Serve Smoothie Stats. Name: Coco Serve. Ingredients: banana, coconut milk, mango, pineapple, plant-based protein. Calories: 210. Protein: 12g. Vibe: tropical. Empowering. Delicious. Available. 2025 U.S. Open, courts 4 to 5. Select NYC pop-up shops. Price: $8.50, with $1 going to Coco's Youth Sports Fund.